हम अपने स्कूलिंग लाइफ में या फिर अपने कॉलेज लाइफ में किसी न किसी ऐसे सीनियर से मिले हुए होते हैं, चाहे वो भैया हो गया या फिर दीदी हो गया, जो अपने लाइफ में अच्छा खासा उखाड़ के रखा हो, यानी सुपर टैलेंटेड हो कि भाई उनको कोई भी काम दे दो वो सॉल्यूशन आपको ला के ही देंगे, कुछ भी हो जाए आपको सॉल्यूशन एक मिलने ही वाला है उनसे। ठीक है, तो एक होता है ना एक सुपर सीन जो यानी लगता है कि भाई ये बंदे ने ये कुछ उखाड़ के रखी, इज समथिंग डिफरेंट। ठीक है, तो उस हिसाब के हैं आज के पॉडकास्ट गेस्ट अनिकेत रंजन। ठीक है, प्रेजेंटली ही इज़ डूइंग हिज ग्रेजुएशन फ्रॉम आईआईटी खड़गपुर, वो अपने फाइनल ईयर में है। ठीक है, और उन्होंने जीसॉक फोड़ के रखा है। वो स्टेट लेवल चैंपियनशिप भी आ चुके हैं, टेबल टेनिस और स्विमिंग में शायद। ठीक है, सॉरी मुझे एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं है, लेकिन मैं बता सकता हूँ यू आर गोइंग टू लव दिस पॉडकास्ट। और इफ़ यू आर समवन हु इज़ लुकिंग फॉर ए गाय हु कैन गाइड यू फॉर the entire journey, how you can start your GSOC प्रिपरेशन, ओपन सोर्स प्रोजेक्ट कहाँ से मिलेगा, इंटर्नशिप्स कैसे मिलेगा, यानी एक अर्ली स्टेज में आप इंटर्नशिप्स कैसे उखाड़ सकते हो। भैया ने यार खुद 7-8 इंटर्नशिप बैक टू बैक लगा के रखे हैं। फिलहाल वो एक बर्लिन बेस्ड कंपनी में काम कर रहे हैं, इंटर्नशिप कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने प्लेसमेंट फोड़ा है कुछ 30 लाख रुपए का, बहुत कुछ उखाड़ के रखा है। एक यानी सुपर टैलेंटेड गाय, ऑलराउंडर गाय हैं। प्लीज़ मेक श्योर टू वॉच द वीडियो टिल द वेरी एंड। और यार लास्ट में, वीडियो के लास्ट में आपको बहुत अच्छा चीज़ मिलेगा। प्लीज़ 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 लास्ट तक रहना, क्योंकि उस अगर पूरा वीडियो को देखोगे तो फिर लास्ट का वो जो एक डेजर्ट होता है ना, यानी लास्ट में लगेगा कि भाई मज़ा आ गया वीडियो को देख के। ठीक है, कसम से बोल रहा हूँ, वीडियो के लास्ट में ऐसा लगेगा कि जनाब अच्छा लगा ये वीडियो देख के। ठीक है, तो फिर वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं बिना किसी देरी के। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो एंड हियर इज द वीडियो। अनिकेत भैया, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग मी टुडे एंड हाउ यू आर डूइंग देयर?
I'm doing great, Anurag. How are you doing?
Uh, Good, but I have a lot of stuff for midterm exams, so Valentine week is going
Perfect.
a little busy, so not a problem. But tell me a story, bro.
My story.
Yeah, and
So,
for
Valentine's
but
story
first,
or what?
tell the audience that what you are doing right now, and after that you can tell me your story. That
Okay, sure. So, I am a fifth year undergraduate student from IIT Kharagpur, having majors in geophysics and minor in entrepreneurship and innovation. So, this is my final year. I'm currently interning at a Berlin-based company named as Kaizen. I have done quite a few internships. Uh, some of them are I did an intern in a finance intern in CCA. Then I did an intern as an analyst in Oyo Rooms. Then I did an intern in a YC-backed company in Line Chat as a DevOps engineer. Then I did an intern in Squad, and finally doing like also after doing internship at Squad, I was able to crack Google Summer of Code and was a part of Google Summer of Code 2021 uh, in NRNB organization. And after completing the Google Summer of Code, got placed in Praxis Global via college placements, and currently I'm interning at Kaizen. So
that's
this
amazing,
was
bro.
uh,
Actually, you're a person who can tell a lot about internship. I think so.
yeah,
Brother, tell me your story then now.
yeah, like internships is the best place where you, yeah. I was saying internship is the best place where you can do your hands-on and get to learn a lot of things, like which are really needed in an industry. And if you are the best way to learn things is to do hands-on. So I believe doing lots of internship and exploring all the fields and eventually getting to know that what is your interest and what is the thing which you really like doing is the most essential part which one should do if someone is in college. So yeah. Sorry, what was the
Uh,
question?
s-
What should I tell? My
so
story?
I said that
Story of what?
tell me a story. How that plan came, that how you did it all.
My story.
Yeah, I want to listen your story.
Okay,
I'm super
surely.
excited for
So
it.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, sure, sure. So I went to Kota for preparing for IIT, and eventually things worked out well, and I was admitted to IIT Kharagpur. So initial years of my college were very like I was roaming here and there, exploring a lot of fields. I like uh, seriously speaking, I was not very focused in studies. I did everything apart from studies, doing be it drama, be it the general championship, be it uh, uh, playing sports, be it going in inter IIT, going in different colleges, participating Spring Fest, Cultural Fest, Tech Fest, departmental fests. So I was involved in lots and lots of extracurricular activities, which eventually led me to learn how to deal with people. What are the things which are important except what academics, right? So it really helps to grow your personality. So in my first second year I was busy and I was roaming here and there, I was exploring, I was enjoying a lot with friends, I was like exploring the IIT life. Then when I came in third year, I was intrigued by the idea to do something in life. Like you have to settle, right? You have to do something to earn something, to you have to get some skill. Right. So initially, I was not sure what is not my field of interest. So I had to explore things. You know that there are many fields, right? But you don't know what is the thing which works for you until and unless you try for it, right? So there are many fields like finance, consulting, doing case studies, doing development, doing DevOps, doing quant, doing trading. So there were lots of stuff. So I started with doing an internship in finance in CCL, and after doing finance, it was good. Then I did an internship as an analyst in OYO. So it was also an experience. So sorry. So by doing all these things, I came out to a conclusion that development, software development, coding, and in particular the DevOps field, automating things, building CI/CD pipelines, building pipelines for code to deploy things in production really interests me. So solving complex problems, building an reliable infrastructure for the company is a thing which I really enjoy. So finally, I decided to seek my expertise in DevOps. So after deciding that I'll be doing my expertise in DevOps, I joined LimeChat and Square and did a whole 6 months of internship in LimeChat. So it was a fairly new startup, and startups is a great way where you can learn things because you get to own things. You can implement your own ideas. You don't have to review. You don't have long review processes. So yes, so it worked out well. It was a very profound experience for me, and yes. After that, I contributed somewhat in open source and got selected for Google Summer of Code, which is like somewhat a prestigious competition. 12,000 students, 1,200 students are selected all over the world for that. So yeah, things worked out well. After doing Google Summer of Code, I was offered a lot of opportunities, and currently I'm doing again. I'm a DevOps engineer at Kaizen. Finally,
By listening to your story, I got to a conclusion that your story is lot about exploring. You've explored a lot.
yeah. Yes, exactly. Like I'm open to things. Like this is the point of time in your age where I don't want to restrict myself because this is the age where you get to learn a lot of things. So be open to possibilities. There are lots of things which you don't know, and they are like far away, adventurous, exciting, which gives you kick. So be open to things around you.
किक जरूरी है.
जरूरी है.
Brother, you have done a lot of internships. So here I want to give you a question that how to get internships, because a lot of students wants to know this question,
Hmm.
that how can you pitch for an internship, cold mailing and all that, angel
Okay,
list.
so sure. So there is a thing, right? So first, there are a few points which I would like to mention. The first of all the points, these don't like you should be clear that why you are going to get an internship, right? The motive should not be, okay, this is a compulsory internship, I have to do it, or okay, I want money, I want something else. Be clear, what are you going to seek for? Are you seeking an expertise in something? Are you seeking some learnings? Are you seeking something which you have decided that I'll go on it, or just for exploration. So first of all, you have decided what you're seeking for. Like I'm seeking like I have to learn Node.js. Try finding companies which have tech stack related to that and offer them your role that, sir, I'm really interested in this field. And see, there is a icebreaker thing. There is a barrier gap. Like there is a lot of problem when you try to get your first internship, and when after getting first second internship, it becomes easy for you to get other. So in the getting first internship, you have to like struggle a little bit, but if you are interested in the process, if you are really interested in learning, things will eventually work out well. They will get the vibe that this student is really really well. Focus on learning, and once you are really talented, once like you can show your skills, and once you are really skilled in that particular part, you won't be having problems to find another internships. So at this era, everyone needs to know that this is a digital field. You if you want to learn anything, it is available online. uh, Take courses on Udemy. Every material is available everywhere. So you just need a dedication to learn, and you can find things anywhere. So focus on learning, and eventually you will get what you deserve.
Bro, what are the places from where you can get internships?
Sure. The places you can apply to, like currently AngelList is working fine. You can build your good profile in LinkedIn, and you can message recruiters who are recruiting for interns. You can search for internship hashtags in LinkedIn. LinkedIn works out really well. Twitter is good, but not at starting point of time. So AngelList, LinkedIn, and Upwork is also a good place, but it will be a freelancing space. So yeah, LinkedIn and AngelList is the place
Bro, tell me
which
three
I'm currently
tips.
aware of.
Bro, tell me three
Hmm?
tips for a beginner who is starting out with his Gsoc journey. Wants to make
Okay,
Gsoc.
okay. So first of all, like for doing GSOC, there is a straight and fairly a path which is known to everybody. Like you have to start contributing to a particular organization. First of all, you have to select an organization and a project inside it, which is available for GSOC project. And eventually, if GSOC is starting in March or April, you have to start contributing in it uh, from December onwards. Make 2, 3 pull requests. Then make good communication with your mentors of that project. Be in contact, like constant touch with them. Mail them, communicate through them, understand the requirements of the project, and be in active communication, because at the end of the day, they are only going to decide who is going to like have that project, right? So if you are uh, if you are contributing to that project, and if you are really interested, they will get the vibe again. And be in communication, contribute to the project, make a good proposal, and in your proposal, like you have to mention time frames very clearly and very vividly. So if you're going to do all this, your selection is guaranteed. You have to devote
Uh,
some time, like you have to learn stuff.
a lot of students have doubt that how to choose projects. What do you want to say about it?
Yeah, like there are lots of field available in which you can select projects. There are web development, there are data science, there are ML, there is cloud computing. So according to what you are searching for, like it is a personal choice. Like if someone is seeking expertise in web development, like there are various factors which needs to be considered here while selecting project. Are you a beginner? Are you an intermediate? Are you an advanced user? If you are an advanced like skilled professional, so you might be having your skill set in a particular domain, so you should select project like that and select a hard project, and you will eventually get selected. If you are an intermediate level who is trying to switch your skill set, or who is trying to strengthen your skill set particularly, so if you are in cloud computing, you will go for cloud computing. If you are interested in web development, you will be. And if someone is at a beginner level who is searching like which field should I opt for, so it is based on particular interest. Like if if you know basic code, and if you want to select a project, search for Python, search for JavaScript. If you are inclined towards web development, select a project which mentions web development. So it is a personal choice. I don't feel particularly in any field is bad or good. It personally depends on your choice. If you're going for ML, data science, web dev, cloud computing, so it's your choice.
That was a really nice answer. Brother, tell me three myths students have that clear three myths about Gsoc.
Mhm. See, Google Summer of Code has created a lot of hype, and people believe that they are not able to do it. Don't set your base. Don't be in a like. Don't pre-decide anything. Uh, okay, if anything you do not know, you can know, right? Just know that you can know things if you invest your time in it. So there is a myth that it takes a lot of preparation. It takes a lot of hard work. Yes, it does, but I don't pre-assume things. You can start in Jan, you can crack. There are lots of students who start in March and they are able to, they are selected. There are lots of students who start in December and they are not selected. So do not pre-assume things. Start out, be patient, focus on learning, and do contributions genuinely. If you are doing it, and there are a few smart works you can do, like select a project uh, in which your chances of selection is higher. Like if you are selecting a project in which there is already one guy who is pro in that field, so your chances of selection is obviously getting lower, right? So you don't go for that project if you are really interested in Google Summer of Code or Visa in particular. So select project smartly, and do not, like, again, you don't have to pre-assume things that you do not know. These things you do not, eventually you will get to know things. Start out by uh, start out with the requirements of the project. This project requires these things, and in this depth, I'll just start out by taking one thing at a time, and eventually conquer all the things which are required. So finally, everything can be learned. There is nothing which is magic, right? Eventually, everything is logic. So tackle them accordingly.
Any advice for the tier 3 college student?
For what, GSOC?
For Gsoc.
Okay, so in Google Summer of Code, they do not see your college where you're coming from. Are you from tier 3, tier 1? There's just a concept based in IIT, like in India particularly. Google Summer of Code is a global program. They do not see in like your college like does not matter. Like it does not. So if you are contributing, and if your contribution is good, if you are actively participating in the mailing channel, if you are active uh, communicator with your mentors, you will eventually get selected. There is no discrimination based on someone, if someone is from IIT or someone is from tier 3 or whatever college is not a point in course.
Bro, did you
So
join
yeah,
any
it is a game of
community
learning, that
or
is it.
huh? Bro, did you join any community or network or some group of people for this preparation? Like-minded people or something like that?
See, uh, particularly, I did not join any community or as such, something as such, because guiding videos are available in YouTube for such cases. I like when I was in first year, there was a guy in our college who cracked Google Summer of Code, so there was a lot of hype. So at that point of time, I got to know about that Google Summer of Code exists, and it is something very precious. So
ऐसा भी कुछ
when
होता
I
है.
was in low, so yeah, so, so when I was in third and fourth year, I eventually started by contributing open source, and when I was contributing in open source, it just hit my mind that I can try Google Summer of Code. If I'm contributing to open source, why should not I try for Google Summer of Code? And my contributions were like then focused to a particular organization. Initially, I was contributing to like our project. I was trying for Thanos, Kubernetes, and then when I decided that I am trying for Google Summer Code, then I focused to organizations in which I have higher chances of like selection, like our project or an RMB or so on and something. So finally, an RMB worked out well, and I got selected. So yes, this is.
What are the benefits you got after clearing GSOC?
See, when you're contributing in a code base which with this huge size, like I wrote about 12,000 lines of code in the 3 months basis. So the benefit you get is uh, the contributions is public. You can anytime get a link of your contribution and show it to recruiters that okay, you know coding, you have done this much. So they do not need to like doubt on your capabilities. Okay, so they get the PR, they review your code. Okay, so this guy has knowledge, and like after cracking GSOC, you won't be like you won't be needing to like uh, proving your skills to someone. Like you will get job offers, internships offer, and working offers very easily by LinkedIn app anywhere.
Bro, as you are from IIT, tell me some moments, some memorable moments, what that you enjoyed.
In IIT.
Yeah, in IIT.
Uh,
Because there are a lot of
See
hype about
IIT
IIT
life.
से बंदा कुछ तो होगा कुछ तो बताएगा बंदा for that reason.
हाँ तो देखो यार, the complete life, my life in IIT was the best moment which I have ever had in my life. uh, after कोटा, तो बहुत बढ़िया था, मतलब
Just a
हर
minute,
चीज
just
ही
a minute.
बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी थी.
You आप स्टूडियस थे या नॉर्मल कंटिन्यूस नॉर्मल सब होते हैं वैसा ही था कुछ सीन बिकॉज यू हैव डन ए लॉट ऑफ
See,
इंटर्नशिप्स
when you
एंड
go in कोटा, नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैं स्टूडियोज बिल्कुल भी नहीं था. मतलब इन थर्ड ईयर इटसेल्फ आई स्टार्टेड टू डू समथिंग, बिकॉज प्लेसमेंट तो लेना पड़ेगा ना, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा ना. लाइक यू हैव टू सी कि भाई अच्छा ठीक है, अब तो हो गई काम, बाकी सारा हो गया है, करना क्या है, लास्ट ईयर है, कुछ तो कर लेते हैं. So that was the time when everyone was searching for internship. Like internship drive was going in our campus. So in pre-final year, you have to like you have internship drive, and in your final years you have placement drive. तो internship के समय ही feel आ जाता है placement का. तो उस समय I started out doing internship. Like I have done internships like consecutively. It is not फर्स्ट सेकंड ईयर वाला ऐसा स्टूडियोज वाला इंटर्नशिप. तो बोला तो इन फर्स्ट सेकंड ईयर आई वाज लाइक रोमिंग अराउंड. मैं किस किस सोसाइटी में था, आई वाज इन प्रवास सोसाइटी व्हिच इज इंडी टेक्नोलॉजी ड्रामेटिक सोसाइटी. देन आई वाज इन टैड्स टेक्नोलॉजी एडवेंचर सोसाइटी. देन आई वाज इन सैक्स स्टूडेंट एलुमनाई सेल. Then I was in Gsoc, Kharagpur Robo Soccer Group. Then I was in what ESSC. Then I was in, like there are various societies there in which you get to like there is a community which is devoted towards doing particular thing, right? So I also play. I was also playing table tennis. I'm a state player of table tennis. I have been playing badminton. Uh, uh, I have been swimming. I have been gymming. So भाई सारा टाइम मेरा उसी में निकल जाता था. ठीक है, इंटर आईटी जाने में, अंतराग्नि जाने में, आईटी कानपुर जाने में. तो कॉलेज से ट्रिप्स जा रही है और मैं जा रहा हूँ. तो फर्स्ट सेकंड ईयर पता ही नहीं चला, दोस्तों के साथ बस घूमते फिरते बातें करते हुए फेस्ट में. क्योंकि आईआईटी में क्या होता है ना कि हर वीक फेस्ट होता है. लाइक देयर आर 19 डिपार्टमेंट्स एंड ईच डिपार्टमेंट हैज इट्स ओन पर्टिकुलर फेस्ट, राइट? सो तुम सोचो ना कि आईआईटी में 5 महीने तो छुट्टी रहती है. 3 महीने समर की छुट्टी, 1 महीने विंटर की छुट्टी, 4 महीने ऐसे हो गई. बीच में एक दुर्गा पूजा, दीपावली, जो भी उसमें 10 दिन, 5 महीने छुट्टी होती है, 7 महीने पढ़ाई होती है.
ये
सेवन
चीज़
मंथ्स
मैं
यू
अपने
हैव पढ़ाई.
कॉलेज वालों को सुनाऊंगा बिकॉज मेरे कॉलेज वाले
हम्म,
जस्ट एक नोटिस दिए
हम्म,
कि तुम्हें साल में से
हम्म,
14 डेज
हम्म.
छुट्टी मिल रहा है वो भी सारे नेशनल
बताओ।
इवेंट्स में, नहीं तो छुट्टी नहीं मिलने वाली, क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग। या भैया प्लीज़ कंटिन्यू।
तो यही चीज है कि तो सुना कि मतलब 5 महीने छुट्टी रहती है हमारी, तो इन दैट 7 मंथ हर वीक एक ना एक फेस्ट होता है। 19 डिपार्टमेंट्स है तो 19, तुम समझ जाओ कि 19 वीक्स तो ऐसे 19 डिपार्टमेंट्स का फेस्ट होता है। फिर 19 वीक्स तो ऐसे चले गए, ठीक है, फेस्ट में। उसके बाद हम लोग का कल्चरल फेस्ट होता है, स्प्रिंग फेस्ट। उसके बाद होता है टेक फेस्ट होता है जिसको क्षितिज बोलते हैं। उसके बाद एलुमनाई मीट होता है, ठीक है, फिर होम कमिंग होता है। तो हर वीक कोई ना कोई फेस्ट होता है आईआईटी में। हर वीक कोई ना कोई आएगा बाहर से लोग, मतलब एक्सचेंज में काफी लोग आएंगे, नाइजीरियंस आएंगे, जर्मन्स आएंगे, हर जगह से लोग आते हैं। दूसरी बात है कि इन आईआईटी यू गेट टू have people from all over India, ठीक है। You have people from Kashmir to uh, Tamil Nadu, from Kerala to सिक्किम, सब सारे जगह के लोग होते हैं, ठीक है।
आप
तो
फाउंडर्स
काफी
लोगों से भी तो मिल
डाइवर्सिटी है,
पाते होगे
काफी
बहुत बड़े बड़े
डाइवर्सिटी।
कंपनी से,
बोला
फाउंडर्स।
तो, लाइक व्हेन आई वाज इन फर्स्ट ईयर सुंदर पिचाई हमारे कॉलेज में आया था। व्हेन आई वाज इन फर्स्ट ईयर
मिले
सुंदर
हो? मैं
पिचाई आया
कल देख रहा था वीडियो में, आपको पूछने वाला था कि मिले हो क्या,
था।
देखे हो क्या।
Well,
मैं बस लाइक
हाँ,
भाई साहब।
तो सुंदर पिचाई का जो वीडियो है ना यूट्यूब पे, तो
हाँ
हमारे
हाँ
फर्स्ट
हाँ।
ईयर का है। तो उस समय वी वर इन फर्स्ट इन कॉलेज, तो उस समय आया था हमारे वही स्टेडियम में। तो काफी लोग होते हैं जो मतलब आते रहते हैं एज एन एलुमनाई कॉलेज। तो बोले ना, तो वहाँ पे तुमको जो करना है, यू डिसाइड टू डू व्हाट यू वांट टू डू। आईआईटी का करिकुलम भी इतना लिबरल है कि यू जस्ट डिसाइड व्हाट यू वांट टू डू एंड जस्ट गो फॉर इट, ठीक है। तो क्या ही बताओ यार, बहुत ही ज्यादा मजेदार है हर चीज ही, हर जर्नी, हर दिन ही। क्योंकि वहाँ पे खड़गपुर का स्पेशलिटी क्या है कि ना, वहाँ पे नाइट लाइफ बहुत अच्छी है। लोग सोते नहीं है, ठीक है। 2 बजे हमारी मीटिंग शुरू होती थी, ठीक है, रात
हाँ।
रात के, कि हाँ आ जाओ मीटिंग करते हैं, और ऑफिशियल मीटिंग, ठीक है। और रात में जैसे वहाँ पे 2.2 है, तो सड़क पे लाइट लगी हुई है, लोग घूमते रहते हैं, गाते रहते हैं, बजाते रहते हैं, हाथ पकड़ के घूमते हैं, बेंच पे बैठ के बातें करते हैं, साइकिल चलाते हैं, ठीक है। मतलब बहुत प्यारा कैंपस है, बहुत अ, अच्छी वाइब्स है। वहाँ पे थोड़ा ठंडी के टाइम में थोड़ा मिस्ट रहता है, और वहाँ पे फिर रोड पे वॉक करने का मजा, हल्की हल्की गाने चलते रहते हैं। कोई टिक्का टिक्का नाम है हमारे, मतलब तेरे कैंटीन, वहाँ पे टिक्का पे बैठ के कोई गिटार बजा रहा है रैंडम इंसान, और लोग ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं। तो बहुत ही ज्यादा फेस्टिव माहौल रहता है हर हर एक दिन ही। तो बहुत ज्यादा डायनामिक था। और इस इनको छोड़ के तुम पढ़ाई में कैसे लग सकते हो, सोचो। बहुत मुश्किल होता है ना। तुम इस चीज को छोड़ के पढ़ाई में नहीं जा सकते हो, फिर लोग करते ही हैं यार वहाँ पे। हर हर वहाँ पे ऐसे लोग मिलेंगे ना कि हर फील्ड में ही एक्सपर्टीज है। मतलब कोई सोने सोना है तो वो इस लेवल का सो रहा है कि उसको एग्जाम से भी मतलब नहीं है, ठीक है। वो
वो
सो
चिल
रहा है तो
मारो,
मतलब सो
भाड़
रहा
में
है
जाए।
भाई। वो चिल मार रहा है, वो इस लेवल का चिल मार रहा है कि तुम अब उससे ज्यादा तुम चिल मार ही नहीं सकते हो, ठीक है। मेरा दोस्त था, हम लाइक आई वेंट टू अ रूम, मतलब एक दोस्त था मेरा, ठीक है। और वो आया, हम और वो एक साथ उसके रूम में घुसे, तो उसका रूममेट था, सो रहा है, ठीक है। तो तुम एग्जाम देने नहीं क्या, तुम्हारा एग्जाम था? अच्छा एग्जाम था, अगली बार देते हैं। सो ही वाज सो चिल अबाउट इट कि हम फर्स्ट ईयर में थे तो हमारी फट गई कि क्या बोल रहा है, इतना चिल कहाँ से। तो वो निर्वाणा भी मिलेगा तुमको। और यू विल गेट टू नो वर्कोहॉलिक पीपल लाइक हु आर वर्किंग डे एंड नाइट, लाइक उनको मतलब ही नहीं है भाई, वो कुछ भी कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो हर तरीके के लोग, एक मगूज से मचाऊ, और क्या बोले, बस
सब
पीस
कुछ
मारने
टपोरी
वाले
वपोरी
लोग
सब
हैं
टाइप के मिलेंगे आपको
वहाँ
उधर।
पे। हम्म, हाँ, तो इन वही बता रहा था। जैसे वहां पे मैं गया तो मैं टेबल टेनिस खेलता था, स्टेट प्लेयर था। मेरे बैच में ही 4 लोग आए, वो नेशनल प्लेयर थे। तो बहुत ज्यादा तुमको मिलेगा हर चीज की। स्विमिंग करना है, हम स्विमिंग करते थे, बहुत बहुत मजा आता था। लाइक आई मतलब मेरा हॉबी था कि गर्मी में बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी लग रही है, शाम में स्विमिंग पूल में घुस जाओ, तो 1 1 आवर भाई तैरते रहो पानी में। तो बहुत चिल लाइफ थी यार। ठीक है लास्ट फाइनल ईयर।
चलो कोई नहीं।
तो
तो फिर
कोरोना बहुत
भैया,
सही समय पे आएगा।
ओ कोरोना,
हम्म,
वो एक अलग ही टॉपिक है पूरा। छोड़ो कोई नहीं। तो फिर भैया एंड करते हैं पॉडकास्ट को। तो फिर थैंक्स
यस सर।
इन्हीं ज्वाइन करने के लिए, और बहुत मस्त था और बहुत मज़ा आया ऑनेस्टली मेरे को। सो थैंक यू वंस अगेन।
श्योर, मजा आया तुमसे बात करके अनुराग। सो इट वाज नाइस मीटिंग यू एज वेल, एंड हैव अ गुड डे। मिलते हैं
यू टू।
फिर।